Simpson, Joe.
Could you do that one more time? I'm sorry.
My name's Joe Simpson, Joesimpson. As for the U.S. game, I mean, I think they did live up to the hype. They did get out of the group stage for the second time in a couple years, and now it's getting to the point where football is coming. It's growing in the U.S., and I think that's a good thing. I think we got a lot of young talent and a lot of good things to move forward, going forward to 2014 and Brazil. So hopefully I'll be there. Hopefully the U.S. team will be there, and we'll be going a little further next time.
Give me tell me your name and then spell it.
Hi, I'm Dean Tejeda, DEANTEJEDA.
And Dean, do you think the U.S. men's national team lived up to all the hype?
I was happy that they advanced, to be honest. To see that extra game, I was kind of disappointed we lost to Ghana again. Getting into overtime was kind of exciting, but I feel like they could have showed up a little more. Just getting a goal in PK, I wanted to see something during kind of live action, but I mean, we lost. We gave up those early goals. It's the problem both times.
Tell me your name and can you spell it?
Yeah, Eric Solomon, EricSolomon.
And do you think the U.S. men's national team lived up to all the hype?
I think they did. They definitely won their group, so that was good. We didn't expect to win our group and beat England. I think it was a little disappointing that we all lost yesterday, but we had the chances and we just didn't convert, so it was still a good time.
Tell me your name and spell it for me.
Andrew, Andrew, yeah.
And your last name?
Little, Little.
Cool. And Andrew, do you think the U.S. men's national team lived up to all the hype?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think just getting out of the group stage and getting into the single elimination round was an accomplishment. It was a little disappointing to go out against a team like Ghana where we really had a chance to go further and do something unexpected. But I think that in a couple days, when emotions cool down, we'll all realize that it was a pretty big accomplishment what we did.
There we go.
Hey, what's up? My name is Jorge Medina, Jorge. Last name Medina.
And Jorge, do you think the U.S. lived up to all the hype?
Honestly, I think they got to where I thought they would get to. The first round, when they were advanced to that, round of 16, I thought that was what I thought they'd get to. I mean, there was a lot of hype. I didn't think they would advance past that first round.
Can you give me your name and can you spell it?
Ready to go?
Yes, sir.
My name is Matt Petrucci, M-A-T-T, Petrucci, P-E-T-R-U-C-C-I.
And Matt, do you think the U.S. national team lived up to all the hype?
To be honest, yeah. Well, I mean, I wish they could have gone further. Personally, I'm just glad they made it to advance into a couple other rounds. But I don't think they have as much skill or as much experience as the other teams. So I didn't think that they were able to accomplish everything that the hype was going to say. But they got lucky with with some of their goals, and I had a lot of fun just watching them. Living up to the hype, I don't think so.
All right, we're good to go. Can you tell me your name and can you spell it?
Matt Gaudet, Mattgaudet.
And Matt, do you think the U.S. national team lived up to all the hype?
Yes and no. They should have probably went one game further, but as in kind of breaking some barriers down. I mean, they made the games pretty exciting at the end, especially scoring an extra time to make it into the knockout round. Finally getting a point in third game of the pool play, so it's kind of a 50-50. Yeah, they've done a couple things good and let down on a couple things too.
All right, can you give me your name and can you spell it?
Luke Snyder, Lukesnyder.
And Luke, do you think the U.S. national team lived up to all the hype?
I'm kind of split in that issue. I think yes on one hand and no on the other. On the one hand, no, they didn't really get as far as I think they should have. They had the opportunities and the road was paved for them, and they just kind of came up a little bit short. But I think in the manner that they did play and winning their group matches and had a lot of opportunities during the group play, I think that there was a lot of excitement that was generated there, and I think that on the other hand did kind of fulfill some of the expectations that U.S. fans were kind of looking for.
Basically, if you could tell me your name and if you could spell it.
Gregory, Gregory,
And your last name?
Dewar, Deurr.
And Gregory, could you tell me if the United States men's national team lived up to all the hype?
I don't know, there wasn't much hype to tell you the truth. I mean, they did about as well as could be expected, I guess. Sure.
Yeah, so give me your
Alright.
name and then if you could spell it for me.
All right, my name is Sam Donnan, SAMDONIN.
And Sam, do you think the U.S. men's national team lived up to all the hype?
I think they did. I think a few bad calls by the refs sort of killed them, but I think overall they played very well. Definitely a lot better than in the last World Cup, and I think they're definitely helping to increase the popularity of soccer in the U.S.